Hello everyone. Welcome to our YouTube channel with a new video, which is managing Windows update through Microsoft Intune. So today we are going to discuss how to manage Windows updates through Microsoft Intune. And before starting with the subject, I would like to ask kindly everyone to subscribe my channel and press the bell button so you can receive new videos with an update topics. So yeah, let's start with Windows updates with Microsoft Intune. So in general, when we are managing Windows updates through Microsoft Intune, so there are different types of policy to manage updates, which you can assign to group of devices. The first one is, let me just go there. So in order to manage Windows updates, you need to just select devices and then you need to select the platform, which is now Windows. And I'm going to select Windows Update here. So manage Windows. So here you're gonna find Windows updates. So the first policy we are going to explain would be update rings. So this is the first policy. And the second policy is feature update. The third policy is quality updates. And the fourth policy is driver updates. So here you can find all the policies for updating Windows updates through Microsoft Intune. And the other option we have monitor, which we can monitor whether the updates are deployed correctly or there are any kind of errors around. First, let me explain a bit of each policy, how these policies are working, and why we do have these policies around. The first one is update rings. So this policy is a collection of settings that configures when Windows updates. So when you are creating a policy that covers feature update, quality updates, and driver update, you can just push one policy for all of the updates. So you don't need to create a feature update separately and quality updates or driver updates. So if you would like to have one policy for updating all these updates and you would like to deploy it to the devices, you just create an update rings and that's all. It will cover everything. The second is feature update. So in feature updates, it's just in general, the feature updates policy updates devices to the Windows version that you specify and then freezes the feature set version on those devices. And also you can also at the same time you also use feature update policy to upgrade your devices that run Windows 10 to Windows 11. So with the feature update, you can just push the versions of the Windows. The other we have quality updates. So what specifically we're gonna use quality updates. So with quality updates, also referred to as expedited updates, you can expedite the install of the most recent security updates on devices that you manage with with Microsoft Intune. So and the other A, we have driver updates. With the driver updates, you can review, approve for deployment and pause deployment of driver updates for your managed Windows devices. So normally you are updating drivers for the endpoint devices. Okay, before starting with Windows updates, there is another thing as well. There's another service from Microsoft side as well. It's like a cloud service which is called Windows Autopatch. So how Windows Autopatch is working or why this is available from Microsoft side. Normally, this is like a kind of cloud service that automates Windows, Microsoft 365 applications for enterprise, Microsoft Edge and Microsoft Teams updates to improve security and productivity across your organizations. So Autopatch is used normally for automation of all these updates. So whenever you registered your device to this feature, to Windows Autopatch, normally it will take care of the whole update by Microsoft side. We are not discussing in detail this Autopatch here, but this is somehow related to Windows updates. That's why it's worth to mention here. And as well, which kind of license are needed for this service Autopatch? It's like A3, Microsoft 365 A3 and Microsoft 365 F3 and A3. At the same time, you can get it with the business premium as well. Okay, so in order to deploy Windows updates to Microsoft Intune, there are some kind of prerequisites as well. So devices must have one of the operating system that is Microsoft like Windows Pro, Windows Enterprise, Windows IoT Enterprise, Windows Education, and Windows Teams for Service Hub devices, etc. You can check the Microsoft documentation for complete list. But whenever you are deploying this Windows update to Microsoft Intune to endpoint devices, you need to check which devices are capable of this service. Okay, so let's proceed and create an update ranks so we can deploy Windows update to Microsoft Windows update to endpoint devices. For that, we need to create an update rank here. So it's like very straightforward. Just create on profile here and give a fair name for the profile. For example, I would like to give a name, for example, TWN. Windows update rank. Okay, next. So here are all the settings that you would like to set for the update. We have update settings, we have user experience settings. The first one is Microsoft product updates. So here we have two options, allow and block. If you would like this policy, scan for Microsoft products at the same time and update all the software as well, just go ahead with the allow. Otherwise, you can just block it, and when you click block, it means that you don't want the policy to scan all the Microsoft applications and update it. And Windows driver. So we have two options here as well. Allow in block. It means when you select allow, this policy will scan all the device Windows drivers, and it will update all the drivers to the current one. If you would like the policy, scan all the drivers in the device, just select allow, otherwise just block it. The other we have quality update fit deferral periods days. So in quality update deferral period days, what exactly these days are? Normally, when Microsoft release the update, the quality update, so you would like and ask the policy. Okay, for example, if the Microsoft release the quality update, so don't apply it directly to the end devices. And for that, you need to specify for how many days it should be delayed. Here, I would like to, so you can put here the from 0 to 30 days. So it should be from 0 to 30 days. For example, I would like to just put 10. It means when this quality update release from Microsoft side, it will be not applying directly to the end devices. It will wait till 10 days. Once after 10 days, it will be applying the quality updates. It depends how you will be managing this deferral period days. And the same we have for feature update deferral period days. When there is a feature update available in release from Microsoft side, so you don't want to apply or deploy this updates directly to the end device, you should be selecting the deferral period days. For example, I'm selecting 20 and it's the same. So you need to select from 0 to 30 days here as well. Upgrade Windows 10 devices to latest Windows 11 release. It means if the devices are with Windows 10, do you want to switch or install Windows 11 on those Windows 10 devices? If yes, it means the policy will be pushing Windows 11 to those devices that are matching the requirements for Windows 11. If not, they will be like not installing Windows 11. For now, I'm not selecting, so I would like to just go ahead with the no. So I'm not upgrading any devices from Windows 10 to Windows 11. The next we have set feature update uninstall period. So we have this one from 2 till 60 days. What does exactly these days means here? For example, if we push a new version of Microsoft like Windows 11 to the endpoint devices, and you would like to roll back somehow. For example, sometimes you would like to uninstall the new version and you want to use the previous version. You need to select the days here. For example, I select the 10 days. When the new version install on endpoint devices, so after this 10 days expires, the user will be not able to uninstall the new versions and go to the previous versions because the previous version will be removed after 10 days. So you can select the days here from 2 till 60 days. And the other we have enable pre-release bills. So what exactly this means? Here we have enable and not configured. So if you would like to go with the enable, and here we have the pre-release channel, we have 3 channels. It means if you would like to enable the pre-release builds to the endpoint devices with the Windows Insider channel, so you can select one of the channel and then it will be enabled for the endpoint devices. We have those Windows Insider release preview, beta channel, and diff channel. If not, just put it like not configured. The other option here we have user experience settings. So automatic update behavior. So how the automatic update should be happen. Here we have different kind of options. Number one, notify download. It means when I select this one, it will notify the end user for the download of the Windows updates. The other we have auto install at maintenance time. It means it will install the updates automatically, but when it is downloading the Windows updates automatically, but when it's installing, so it will install at maintenance time. It means in the time that device is not being worked. The other we have auto install and restart at maintenance times. It means the updates will be download, the updates will be installed, but the restart will be at maintenance time. It means the restart will be happen during, for example, you can just select the active hours and active hours end. So once you have select the active hours, then the install will be in the maintenance time. It means when the device is not being worked. The other we have auto install and restart at schedule time. It means that the updates will be downloaded, the updates will be installed and restart at a schedule time. So you need to schedule the time when the download will be installed and schedule the restart as well. So here we have schedule install day every week, first week, second week. So it depends. For example, first week of the month. And schedule install day, for example, Wednesday. Schedule time, maybe, for example, at 8 a.m. So you can select this one as well. The other we have auto install and reboot without end user control. It means it will be downloading and installing automatically, but when it's time to reboot, so it will reboot without like controlling with the end user. Here we have two other options. Options to pause Windows updates. So if you click enable, it means the end user will be able to pause the Windows update. But if you click on disable, the end user will be not able to disable the pause Windows updates. Option to check for Windows updates. If you enable, there will be an option available for the end user to check for the Windows updates. If you click disable, it means it will be not available. And you can find that one here in the mm, settings. For example, if I go to settings, then update in security, Windows update here. So here it will be available. There will be an option for checking, for example, for pausing, for checking for new updates. For example, here I have this notification that update is available, and here I can go ahead with the downloading and installing. And even at the same time, you can check view update history, and you can see quality updates like the history of quality updates, and as well driver updates, definition updates, and other updates here. Okay, let's back to this policy here. In the last one, we have reset to default. Um, so what exactly this reset to default mean? When you reset to default, Windows will automatically determine active hours for the device. Using the active hours, Windows then schedule the best time to install updates and restart the system after updates install. So this is how it works with the reset default. And the other, we have change notification update level. Here you can specify what level notification users can see. For example, not configured. So users will be not able to see any notification here. Use the default Windows update notifications. Turn off all notifications excluding restart warnings, and turn off all notifications including restart warnings. So these are the options for notifications. For example, I will be selecting use the default Windows update notifications. The other thing we have, use deadline settings. So you can configure the deadline settings as well here. For example, deadline for feature updates. What exactly it means? You can specify the number of days a user has before feature updates are installed on their device automatically. So you can select the number of days, which you can select from 0 to 30. If the user doesn't install the feature update during these days and these days are expired, then it will be doing automatically. For example, I'm putting 10. If after 10 days this 10-day expires, the system, the policy will be forcing the feature update automatically. So, and the same for quality updates. For example, I'm putting 5 days. If this 5 days expires, it means the policy will be forcing the update automatically. And grace period, exactly. So specify a minimum number of days after deadline until restarts occur automatically. So you can put the grace period here as well from 0 to 7. It means once the deadline ends. So until restart occur automatically. So you can select the days like after these days expire, the restart will be adding like automatically happen. After other than that, it will be waiting for the grace period. For example, I'm putting 5 days, so they will be waiting 5 days, um, and not automatically restarting, but it will be asking user to restart the computer. But if user passed this grace period, it means the system will be forcing the restart on the device. In the last one, we have auto reboot before deadline. So specify if the device should auto reboot before deadline. So if yes, then yes. If no, then no. Okay, so I'm just putting no. Once we have select all the settings here, then clicking on next, here we have three options. Add all devices. It will be including all the devices that all enroll in Microsoft Intune. Add all users. It will be including all users that are available in Microsoft Intra. And add groups. So the standard way is you need to create a group in Microsoft Intra and then add all your users or devices. It depends whether you are pushing the updates to the users or to the devices, but the updates will be go at the end to the devices anyway. I have created a group here and I would like to add this group here, which is Intune, for example, SIG TWN Intune users. So I have all the users here, 6 users, and then next. You need to review all these information, the summary, basic, everything else, and just go ahead with create. And now update ring successfully assigned. It means now it's running. So we have successfully created an update ring for our Windows devices here. When I click this one, you will find some more information. For example, delete if you would like to delete it. If you'd like to pause the updates, whether for feature update or quality updates, you can do it from here. For example, if I pause the complete policy, I'm just selecting, okay, the feature update, okay. So it will pause the feature update. But at the same time, you can resume it back if you want. And here we have uninstall. So what you would like to uninstall, feature or quality. And you can see the reports here and the whole information you can find here. So yeah, this was an update rings policy that we have pushed to Windows devices. The second one that we are going to do is feature updates. So in update rings, you can cover all the feature updates, quality updates, driver updates. But if you would like to just create a feature updates, or you would like to push a specific version of the Windows 11, then you can do it with the feature updates. For example, we would like to create a feature update in order to push the Windows 11 24 H2 version to endpoint devices. For that, I would like to create a profile here. For example, I will be going with the naming here. Feature update. So here you can find or you can select the version of Windows 11. For example, we have this available version right now, but I would like to push Windows 11 version 24H2. Just be sure that you cannot push the lower versions. For example, if a device has 24H2 version and you are applying 23H2 to those devices, so it's not applicable. You need to deploy the newest version. For example, right now our devices has 23H2, so I would like to push this 24H2 Windows 11 versions to the devices. Here we have some options: make available to users as required update, or make available to users an optional update. So for me, it's gray out because I don't have specific or like the proper licensing here. Because for some capabilities, I should have some required specific licensing. And the other we have when a device isn't eligible to run Windows 11, install the latest Windows 10 feature update. So you can select this one as well. In the rollout options, we have make update available as soon as possible, okay, and make update available on a specific date. It means you can select the date, okay, and on this date, the update will be available. And make update available gradually, it means like slowly. Then I don't have this option right now because I don't have the right license available. I will just select make update available as soon as possible and then just next. And here as before, like we just need to add a group here. To users, select, and next. Here we have excluded groups. If you'd like to exclude some of the devices, you can select or add it here. Next. You need to review all the summary here and create. Here it is. So we have successfully created a feature update policy as well, which will push Windows 11 24H2 versions to the endpoint devices. Okay, great. So that's all for today. I will be coming with another video so I can explain quality updates and driver updates and as well monitor. So in monitor, we don't have much stuff. Here, some kind of reports you can find. For example, we have deployment status per Windows update ring, expedited quality updates policies with alerts, feature update policies with alerts, driver update policies with alert. But I will be explaining monitor, driver updates, quality updates in another video. And that's all for today. Thank you very much for watching till the end. And please don't forget to subscribe my channel and press the bell icon so you can receive new videos with new topics. Thank you very much. Bye bye.